Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a read. So, I don't know about you guys here, but the energy is feeling a little wonky. Um, you just need to go back in time. You need to go back in time and revise some things here because whatever plans that was put forward, the moon is actually in Scorpio, and I believe we're in this half quarter. I want to say percentile, but we're in this half quarter, so it's a half a, shadowy, half light. And the energy is about, like, releasing the old and going into the new. Okay, so how the energy is coming out to me, but I feel like how it's coming out to the collective, it's coming off like, Gemini energy. We just came out of Gemini full moon, and we're going into Capricorn new moon here. Okay, so the full moon, we're going into this shadowy period, and like I said, whatever plans or whatever you decided to do, proceed with it, because the energy is quite heavy today, but it's not extremely heavy. But if you don't know yourself and you don't know your energy, then it's going to be very hard for you. Okay, so this energy is very shadowy. And there's a need to go back to the original plan. Okay, so go back to the light. All right. And it seems like the light is compatible with the shadow aspect. So this new moon in Capricorn, I do see that this is going to it's more like mature. Okay, whatever that you have or whatever you did, it's very mature. It's definitely something where it's like, it's Saturn energy, right? And Saturn, they say it's about restrictions, okay, boundaries here, okay? So there is definitely like a controlled environment in pertaining to what you were going for in the new moon in Gemini, right? That's why you guys need to go back, right? This new moon in Capricorn is for those who need to have a controlled environment, but just not that. It's just control in general, because we're not done with that assignment. Okay, so you said what you said, you did what you did. We can leave those plans, okay? We can still proceed with the plans here because we do have a new moon in Cancer, right? So we can proceed with those plans here, but we want to focus on more of that quarantine energy, which is why therapy, which is why schedules, which is why lessons plans, not holidays, what's it called? Like systems, institutions are highlighted, policy regulations is very important. So it's one of those energies right now. If you guys are dealing with a romantic endeavor, there's a need to nurture and restrict, put boundaries in the relationship here, and focus on what's going to make the relationship work. Okay, so the moon is Scorpio and the sun is in Capricorn. We do have a new moon in Capricorn here, so there's a lot of like, listen, because Capricorn has a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That's what people say. But being that all of those zodiac signs, okay, and all of the energies are working with each other here, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. There's a focus on, what did you just say? What did you just say to me? Okay, you know what? Let's focus on healing the situation. Okay, and the healing is coming more from like the moon in Scorpio, because that represents what that's coming alive and reprogramming yourself, right? That phoenix, you died and then you reborn, right? It's Mars and Neptune energy. Okay, so there's a need to listen. You said what you said. Scorpio also is poison. Okay, it's poison. You said what you said. Let's communicate in a way where we can move on from the situation. New moon in Scorpio, new moon in Capricorn here, and set new intentions in a way where we can both get what we want. It's a mutable energy, right? It's a mutable energy. It's a way where you can win, I can win, and it's not something where it's I want to say the word hypocritical, or it's conservative, right? This is a very people will be open-minded to the idea, to the approach. Okay, it's one of those situations here. So if you're feeling a little wonky or heavy or whatever, go back to the new moon in Gemini here and go back to the time where you felt like it was best. For me, I'm working more on like one-on-one relationships in terms of like helping the relationship individual, etc here. Okay, others of you guys, it could be like, you know, showing to work on time and, you know, actually really focusing on your job. Okay, others of you guys, if you're not working, you're dealing with family here, this is about like your identity. Okay, how you're showing up in your family. Like, you're not getting it. Let me rephrase. Okay, and if you don't want to like hurt this person's feelings, or you don't want to come out of, you know, out of pocket left field here, this energy is gonna naturally bring that scorpionic energy in. It's like, what did you just say? Or what, how you're moving? It's an irritated energy. Okay, I know for me, when I left and I came back, I had to go somewhere to run some errands, and I was quite irritated. And I'm irritated because I'm like, how are you low income? How are you low income? I know this sounds but like, it's kind of true though, okay? Because when I was in like the middle class, or like pre-middle class, or like in high class, they actually like are open in business 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? And it's giving me the story about the little red hen. Right? It's like, okay, who's gonna help me do this? I'm not, said the cat, I'm not, said the goose, whatever it is. And then when it's time to eat and everything, oh, who was gonna help me eat the bread? I will, said the cat, I will, said the hen, I will, said the horse. Yeah, you're not gonna help me eat because you didn't help me when shit was hard, when shit was real. Okay, yeah, and I was a little tiny irritated, and I was just had to go back in time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing this here. But for me, I was just like, how are you, like, policy, regulations, right? Like, just common sense, like, the collective. How are you gonna say, yeah, and you represent, like, low income where you have no money and you're taking holidays off? You're not even a corporate fucking job. You don't work with, like, the city. You're a regular bullshit ass job where you should be open 24 hours here, like Dwayne Reed, CVS, or anything like that, like the bodega spots, the deli and shit like that. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't understand. You know, I don't understand. You're a produce store. You are you're like Dwayne Reed, or like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. I don't understand, why the fuck are you closed? You don't work for the city. I understand you get shit from the city, but you don't work for the city. You're still the story of the little red hen. No offense, it's just for me, okay? Like corporate jobs, because you got to do a lot, okay? But you just putting shit on the shelf, which is, yes, physically, but like I'm doing physical work and mental work a lot, okay? When it's corporate job, especially working with kids, okay? Especially working for the factory. But you work for the kids, you know, as a mayor, as the justice system. That's a lot. That's mental and physical. You know, our mind starts, everything comes from our mental spot. Okay. So policy, regulations, right? Achievements. That's what this energy is. And I feel like some of you guys are dealing with family. You guys are like, oh boy, it's Christmas too. Merry Christmas too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh boy, like, we're just going to smile and have a great time. And this is pretty tough because it's like, I remember what you said like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to smile on my face. Oh yeah, it's Christmas, you know, or I remember what you did to my son. I remember what you did to oh yeah, it's Christmas. Ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of you guys, it may not be that bad, but after you come out of this energy, the 25th, Merry Christmas, and all that extra stuff here may not be that bad. Like I said, there's going to be a need of you, or you're going to feel a little lost. You're going to feel like, okay, yeah, that went great, but why do I feel like I'm missing something? Or what's the next step? Policy, regulations. Okay, that's that energy. Policy, regulations, and, you know, going after what you need to go after. It's achievement energy, right? New intentions. So that's what this is here. And I like this energy because it's like you can still go do whatever you want to do here. It's just that now is not the time for that. It's policy, regulations. That's all. These for the Beatrice, and that's all. Okay, so okay, let's get some cards here. Some of you guys feel a little irritated. You're like, okay, well, I get it. Like, I know. So what am I supposed to do? All you need to do is like do what you did. It's literally like all you need to do is do what you did yesterday. Something that's something that would help you and the collective. Okay, that will put you in a policy regulation, and people know who you are, what you represent. It's like, I want to go to work, right? Why are you giving me a whole bunch of drugs, marijuana, all this stuff here if I want to go back to work and I just took a drug test? It's nothing for you to like judge about the person. It's not for you to even like, oh, I'm gonna think about that with you. No, it's about like, this is what I represent. I want to work in a factory. I want to work at Dollar General. I want to work with children. That's what this energy is. That's it. Okay. Not over energy. We have real time, L3. Over energy, we have undergiving versus generous here. Okay, so this is about a place. This could be with a Taurus, a Libra. Maybe you guys have children by this person. You don't have to. Okay, but this one says, time is what makes things real, more real. But a place is a motivation to make a thing play, challenge, more real. Love wants you to experience a geometric system of changing more real. Don't sleep on your own. Miss me, kisses, kiss. Okay, so I feel like this is about a person, a specific person in this energy here. Okay, we have undergiving versus generous here. Seems to be a highlight in this energy that we're in. Who's undergiving and who's generous here. But this energy is about like, you may be surprised that your person's more generous than, undergiving here. So this is not really an answer, okay, whether someone's being undergiving or non-giving, generous here. It's not really that. This is more about like, pay attention, okay? Pay attention because, like I said, we're going into this new moon in Cancer here. We can't just skip over. You can't just skip over. No, let's focus on the restriction policy, because if you was to just skip over, clearly there is something where we're paying more attention to this than not this, right? You can't beat a dead horse if the horse is already dead, okay? Like, what are you doing? You're being weird. You're being weird. Some of you guys are like, huh? That is not the same. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just weird. I'm just trying to make it, show you guys, like, it's just fucking weird. How are you trying to beat a dead horse? It's weird. It's like having sex with a dead person. You ever seen Ex Christmas? Hold on, I gotta see. You ever seen Ex Christmas and that girl? She was like fucking a dead guy. Some of you guys are like, I have fantasies of doing that now. Like, oh my god. Like, it's so weird. Psychotic. It seems interesting though. It's weird. But I mean, a lot of people do a lot of weird things. I'm just trying to like separate the cards. I actually don't want to get these though. So I was just like going out with a bang, honestly, with those. Okay, so yeah, this energy is about like, pay attention, okay? There seems to be like a place. So this could be about like jobs. It's Christmas today. So this could be jobs. This could be your family event here. It's one of those situations where we're all smiling. We're having a great time here. People are obviously acting out of character, okay? With this energy, this is like, oh, you're overly generous, or like, you're really not showing up, or you're really, playing temperance. Okay, a little bit over here, a little bit over there, finding that warm spot. Okay, the importance of this energy, it's really not about this person's intent. It's more about like, bitch, how much are you giving? Pay up. Okay, how much are you giving? Restrictions. Because at the end of the day, we over here trying to achieve. We over here trying to like, control the energy, right? To, make sure the system of the world goes round. So it does seem like this energy here, you guys already have a plan. And it does seem like the person that you guys are inquiring about, I don't know what they up to, but it does seem like the person is aware that you're fishing. You're fishing and you're looking at like, okay, so how much work you're going to put in? How much, are you going to be generous or are you going to be selfish? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to skip over, or are you going to be like, oh, something's up in the air? Let's see how you play, because right now this person's on a puppet string. This person is putting themselves on a puppet string, or they are like on a puppet string. This person could be like easily influenced here, or this person's easily influenced by the solar system. Okay, the solar system, energies around them, gravitational pulls, however you want to call it. They say that the moon don't affect motherfuckers, but it do though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense how everybody in the fucking collective is all like feeling the same way. It just don't make any sense, Sally. It really don't make any sense. But let me get a card for this here. Let me get a positive card here. We have belong. We have belong here. Yeah, this has a lot to do with what okay, so this has a lot to do with like, yeah, what's your positioning in at this point? What's your positioning, what you doing, what you about here, like, you know, you step into somebody's hood and letting their chains hang, basically, like, you know, you would probably have a policy regulation, and, you know, you showing up a certain way here. It does seem like you showing up here. This could be also how people are viewing you too as well. Like I said, like what you say, okay, what you say, or the poison. Yeah, but it's where you belong at. Where you at? Because I already showed that where I am at, okay, with my experience with the geometric systems of change. Okay? But where you at? It's okay to change the vision in this connection. Remember, love is love. But keep in mind, patience is key. Everything in this world, you may be surprised. Your lover may be way better at being generous than not. So this person is definitely changing up on you. And here, obviously, over energy, we have unlimited. So what you need to do when it comes to a location, or when it comes to a person here, this person's definitely changing. Now, this person may be scared because they may be like, oh, what if you're not okay with it? What if you're not okay with it? What if you, I mean, like, that's entirely up to them. This is not an energy about being angry or causing any animosity. It's more about, like, do you want to work here or you don't? You know, like, what is up with you? Like, where do you belong at? Because you can't be floating or some shit like that. You can't be doing a whole bunch of covers, or you can, but it's like, what is your identification when you do cover? Okay, like, are you gonna be overgiving, or are you gonna be in the back of the fucking classroom or the back of the fucking manager's office, just sitting there every time you do a cover? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Are you interacting a little bit here in the mornings, or you're not as interactive at night? I mean, in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? It's just like nobody really knows what's going on. You don't really know what's going on with the subject, okay? Or this person in a matter, in a situation. And I'm not gonna lie, I do see that this person is changing up on you. So whatever this person was doing here, but I see that you're gonna be okay with that at the end of the day. You're just gonna be like, all right, it is what it is. But it's like, I feel like you guys are like, some of you guys, this could be good. Some of you guys, this could be bad. You know what I'm saying? It really depends. It's like the moon in Scorpio, as I said. You know, it really depends. I'm hearing sucks to be you right now. But I feel like for some of you guys, this could be maybe a Virgo September Virgo here. It sucks to be, if you're a Virgo September or September Virgo is important here. It sucks because this person is like, yeah, I just want to chill. That's it now. This person's like, I just want to chill. And you guys are like, but I feel like you guys are in the energy where you're kind of like in this expectations, or you feel down because you really went out of your way a little bit, slightly, or like drastically, and now you see this person is sloppy. This person's not ready for marriage. This person's not ready to date you. This person's not ready to work. This person's not ready for etc. And I feel like you went to go do something to, you know, try to get something on board. Or you could have said something, moved in a certain way, and this person's like, This person definitely thinks you're going to get upset. But you're not going to get upset. You're going to get married to somebody else. You're going to be in another relationship with somebody else. You're going to work with somebody else here. I'm also hearing, like, people call this person a coward. This person's a coward. Because this person sleeps on their own nationality, or they sleep on their own family. They sleep on their own family system. But, I mean, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, well, you know, this person's family is African and they're the only one that, you know, dated a white girl. We already know how that shit works. They should have dated an African girl too, or African guy, or Spanish girl, Spanish guy, or Chinese guy, Chinese girl, whatever the situation is here. That's not true. That's not what the point is. The point is the fact that you're not showing up, or you're not being generous. And now you change the plan, and now you're like this. It has nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do, if you're getting emotional, it has nothing to do with that. When people are getting emotional around you, it has nothing to do with that. And that's also for you guys to check your circle too, because it's all about policy and regulation. So I don't know why they getting all emotional. It makes no sense. But I feel like some of you guys, you just need to know. You need to know the energy is like, yeah. Because something about this energy too is like, yeah, you're not about to milk me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what time is it. Once I see that you finish this assignment, or once it's like you taking a test for a job, yeah, you're not about to milk me and try to, like, it's not about that. It's about that test. Okay, so like, you know, once me, you know, I'll give you the answers or whatever the situation is here. But after, you know, you ever heard of people getting amnesia after they hear a test? It's something like this here. This energy is like, yeah, you tell me the pretty things here, you showing me the pretty things here, but once you get this shit done, then we can start talking. Then that's when we're gonna move into that moon in Cancer. That's why the universe is telling you to check this energy out. We have I'm happy you're here, and we have rock star clear. She good. She's just irritated. We have Playboy. Yeah, the energy is already peeping a Playboy in this situation. I'm hearing, yup. They're already peeping a Playboy, Playgirl type situation. So if you want to go out of your way and give this person a chance here, or tell this person, no, you don't got to do the policy and regulation. You don't got to, you know, you got to tell this person, hey, what are you going to do? When you going to show up? Like, oh, this is, you don't got to be on their ass, but the universe is saying for you to mention things here. Universe is saying for you guys to mention things here, and or like, you know, come off like a business or businesswoman, businessman here. People are coming off like you need to come off like a businessman, businesswoman here. Because this person, they are saying they happy, and they're like, oh, you're a rock star. Could be whatever it is here. This person's coming off like a handle, like they can make your dreams come true. They're a part of some shit that you want to do here. This could be your job, your company. You need to make sure that somebody pays up, or they a man of their word or a woman of their word. Because this is an energy where it's like, yeah, we're not going to play this Playboy, Playgirl shit over here. Follow the rules and policy. Follow what you just told me, showed me, your pinky toe, all that shit here. And then, you know, we could be in this energy of, you know, full moon in Cancer. But like I said, the one thing for sure, this person, they do want to change up whatever is real time. I don't know either too, because some of you guys here, you may be like, okay, so what, is this person gonna move out? Like, is this person gonna work at this location at my mom's job, or what are they gonna do? This ain't something I'm gonna say this ain't something like that is like, oh, I'm gonna get my dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, because this person wanted to change up. They want to change up. You're already looking at them like something's concerning. Okay, the universe is already telling you to look at the situation and see that this person is playing in a certain region, okay, or in a certain environment. Okay, so they want you to pay attention and look at this person's reciprocity, exchangements. So it's not something, I mean, it could be something good. All right, because it's like, oh, you'll be way surprised. They'll be surprised that they're better at being generous, or you'll be surprised that this person's better at being generous here. So this person, for some of you guys, they do show up. They do end up changing here. It's giving off like, you know, someone is improving here, but like slightly. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we're in this rules and regulation, this policy energy. So someone's been slacking, right? But this is like a slight change up if it's something positive. But if it's not something positive, this person has been very generous towards you here. They still want you to pay attention. So this is not it's not a good energy for you to be, especially if this person's not in a policy and regulation energy. It's not a good energy to be like looking at a region or at a person like this. Because obviously you've been showing up late. It's a lie. You're lying. It's judgment day, honestly. So whoever this person is in a certain region, you're lying. And now they're like, when this full moon in Capricorn comes here, there needs to be a drastic change. This person needs to be in a policy and regulations energy. They need to be looking at somebody else here like this. Because y'all it's like real, recognized real. Yeah, we would not be talking about this. We should be both looking at each other like, okay, everything's checked off, like a checklist. You did your hair, you showed up nice, you smell good. I'm wearing the same uniform as you. Everything's the same. But when they feel off and it's like, you sure you okay? Like, you sure you could show up? You sure this and that and third? I don't know. That's this energy. Oh, yeah, because they've been shifting. It's not like, it really depends on like where you guys are at on certain levels here, but this is definitely somebody who they gotta shift slightly in order to be in this policy and regulation energy. And once this person's in this policy regulation energy here, then this person should be looking and sounding and smelling and moving exactly like you, or very, very similar. Okay. Or they should be having a certain geometric system or experience, okay, of change here. But at the end of the day, it's geometric shapes, okay? It's a geometric code. So at the end of the day, it's nothing. But right now, you need to identify what shape is this person, because this person came off a one shape here, and the energy is like, yo, hold up, like that's not a geometric shape out there. What the fuck is going on? So y'all gonna have to, and once you see some of you guys, it's gonna be a no for this person or no for a situation. Y'all gonna have to move in this policy regulation. Like, okay, I'm not gonna focus on my family. I'm gonna focus on my job. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on my job. I'm gonna focus on my family, because I already know the vibes. You already telling me how you moving. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go do that. Now, if somebody want to surprise you, or there is some form of like, it don't matter, because this don't feel like no damn surprise. So a surprise is the fact that you over here like, this person didn't expect, or you didn't expect this person to move a certain way. You didn't expect this person to change up and be a nice guy or nice girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still wrong on their behalf, because it's like they wasn't moving in policy and regulations. Like, when you surprising somebody, you set up the moment like, oh, I'm gonna surprise you, like, oh, dress up nice or do this, do that. This person ain't moving like that. You're moving like you sloppy, like you a glob and shit like that. That's why the energy is like, okay. That's why the energy is like, okay. So right now, you just need to focus on this person changing a little bit, slightly. It's not a drastic change. Okay, but it's slightly, because the full moon in Cancer here, it's all about like, feelings. Okay, it's intuitive, it's mother-like energy, it's nurturing, right? So there's that idea policy. It don't go away, okay, because this is the foundation, right? It don't go away, and then we could go to what the fuck you were just saying, all that nice things and all that cute shit that you was talking about and saying and doing all that. You got to be a man of your word. You got to be a woman of your word. You got to show up. Okay, and if this person is doing so, then this person, right now, I'm not gonna lie, this person don't look like they in policy regulation. They like, if this person changed, this person's just gonna be like, ooh, like that was a close one, like that was woof, like, because the energy's like, yeah, like you still not a geometric shape though, but we gonna let this slide though, because you still not choosing your element. You know what I'm saying? You like, what are you? This person needs to be a geometric shape at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, whatever you and this person plan, marriage, children, opening up a business together here, being husband and wife, or being husband and wife, you being this person's husband or wife here, whatever the situation is, dating, talking to each other, that's a geometric, it's a vibration, it's a frequency. I don't know what it's called, but it's like you put a certain sound, you put sand and you put a certain sound, it should be making that shape. So y'all need to make a similar shape, or y'all need to make, if not the same exact shape. And that's what marriage, that's what children are. That's when you come together and it makes you guys create one. But I feel like this person could be looking out, or the situation, this is a person. I feel like this person's looking at, like, if you are aware of the frequency of the vibration. And it makes it a little challenging too, okay? Because the solar system is affecting our energy and emotions and shit like that. But you gotta have a man, you gotta, the energy is just telling you, especially with this universe and everything, it's just telling you, like, what you need to represent, because this is what we represent. We're not bumping into your fucking planet. We respect you. We have our own boundaries. So why the fuck do you think we're gonna try to take advantage of you? We all living in this black hole. We don't ever be fucking with each other. The only thing that be fucking with each other is the asteroids, and even then, they rarely do. Because they all have their own gravitational pull or whatever. They all have their own gravitation. So why would you think that we're being, this is a planet killer? It doesn't make any sense. And this energy, this is in the solar system, this shit is weak as hell. That's why all the planets and everybody looking at these motherfuckers like, what the fuck are you doing? So are you going to have your own gravitational pull? Are you going to have your own child? What are you going to do to make sure you don't crash into our planets? Because we will fuck you up. We're going to have to let you go, Joe. That's what's going on in the universe. Well, it may not be that conscious, but, you know. Yeah. But, yeah. So I feel like right now this person's looking at you like that's a close one, or you know, I'm just not gonna show up, like I'm just not gonna, like. And right now this person's just worried about your emotions and your reaction. Y'all just gonna have to be like, okay, and focus on policy and regulations, and go do that with somebody else. Go be in another relationship with somebody else. Go get married to somebody else. Go work in another region or another country or whatever the situation is here. And if this person is being generous here, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels a little like, what shape are you though? What kind of generous are you? Because even if they are being generous, what is your intent? Like, what do you hope to achieve? What is your dreams and aspirations? Like some Beyonce shit, Pretty Hurts. What is my dreams and aspiration? I'm just being nice. Okay, you being nice for what? Like Drake. That's a real one. In your reflection, without a follow, without a mention, you're really piping up on these. You gotta be nice for what? Like, that's geometric system. Like, that's a whole system right there. And you just being nice for what? Or this person's being nice for what? You being rude? Like, it's just weird. Like, it's like, oh, okay, you being nice, so you like me. This person may be the type of individual like, oh, it's not like that. Well, just don't give me shit. Don't give me shit. Don't do nothing. Because nobody's just being nice just to be motherfucking nice. On this planet right here. You give out free juices and everything. Oh, why is it for free? Over advertising. Geometric system right there. That's an experience with the geometric system of change. And this person over here just being generous. You're a big ass glob. This person's a wanderer. And Janae Aoki in the I'm a wanderer, so maybe I'm a wanderer. She was wandering so fucking much the bitch got broken up with. He's like, I can't deal with this shit no more. The bitch was a glob. No purpose. A planet killer. So that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and to share. Look in the description box below, see what I have to offer you. Check out my Instagram. I do have a Christmas special that's on my website, so you can look in the description box below and check on that. It says it right there. Click on that, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.